trainers, and welcome back to some new way of filming, I assume, some competitive Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Today we're going on Showdown here, showcasing this Zacian Kyogre team, which has obviously Zacian Kyogre, Horn, Amoonguss, Incineroar, and Rapid Strike Urshifu. So this is a pace I found on Twitter. Incredibly fun team. It's actually the first team I played Reg I with, so it was a little bit fun to use. And of course, I'll leave the pace down in the description below. But I think we should just get straight into the first matchup, and then we can kind of see from there how the team performs and how we'll do. And all right, so we're starting up here against Lunala, my hate Pokemon, and Asamacenta. With the addition of Rillaboom, Tornadus, Cresselia, and an Incineroar. Alright, so first off here, things I see is I think Kyogre is going to be really, really good for this team. So they have White Guard, unfortunately. They have... Alright. I think a good lead here is going to be Urshifu, Torn, Kyogre in the back. And obviously I think Zacian is going to be really, really good, especially against Lunala, because of it's most likely to terrestrialize into Fairy, and then, we're going to be really, really strong against that. So that's why I'm going for what I'm going for here. But alright, let's see their lead here. Set the time on. So their lead here is going to be Cresselia, and Rillaboom. So I think I'm going to taunt over there just because I don't want to risk a situation where they set up Trick Room. That would be like really, really bad. So we're going to taunt them over there. We get the taunt out, which is fine. And I think switching into Zacian here might be what we need to do, just in case they do a Wood Hammer. Alright, so they do a U-turn, so that's actually fine by me, honestly. And switch into Lunala, and they can't use Trick Room now, which is perfect. And Lunala doesn't really scare me that much, so I think I'm just gonna hit Bleak Wind and a Behemoth Blade. Alright, we got a crit there. We missed the Lunala. We missed the Cresselia too, so they Calm Mind over at the Lunala. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking another Behemoth Blade and then a Bleak Wind. I think that's what we're gonna do here. So the thing with Lunala here is that as long as we have Zacian alive, it's not gonna be a big problem for us. I believe. The problem is, alright, let's see. That's not a lot of damage. Neither is that. It comes out with the Moonguy's Beam. That's a lot of damage. That, however, is a lot of damage. So what I'm thinking is the Rillaboom's gonna come back out. So we're looking at obviously a Fake Out and probably a Coal Mine, maybe even Moonguy's. So I think hitting the taunt here is what I need to go for. The taunt into Lunala. Amoonguy's Beam comes out, which is honestly, that's okay with me here. So I think with Behemoth Blade into Rillaboom and Bleak One as well. Mainly because, wait, they can't protect over at the Lunala spot, which is important. So we just double up into that. I think Behemoth Blade should be enough here. Let's see how much damage we're looking at. It's not quite enough, actually. That does surprise me. Alright. It's not the worst scenario. Because we can just Terrestrialize and Water Spout. And in case they do have Samacenta, I want to go for close combat. Mainly because I don't want to end up in a situation here where Sama comes in and White Guards me. So I think I'm just going to do that. Just in case. But I'm trying to think, what would their last Pokemon be? Regardless, it's not really good, I believe. So let's see. Close combat. Good damage. Moonblast. Takes us down. And Wood Hammer. No, actually, we're faster. Alright. So let's see what their last Pokemon here is going to be. if it is going to be a Samacenta or not. It is going to be Samacenta. Alright. Honestly, I think we just water spout, and then let's see if they go for protect here, which is fine. So we just water spout again. So the problem here is that they can just white guard their way out of this. Oh, body prep. I think that is gonna be yeah, we're gonna lose game 1 here. I think if we would origin pulsed and hit, we might have had a better chance. Alright, so we terrestrialized on the wrong Pokemon, which is why we lost. If we would have terrestrialized on the Rapid Strike with Ghost, now we don't. I think we would have died regardless. Anyway. Tone lead is very, very important, I think. And I think actually leading with Kyogre this time, Zacian in the back, and then Urshifu again. I think that's what we're gonna opt for here. All right, let's see what they're leading with here. They're leading here with Rillaboom and Cresselia. So I think I hit an early Terrestrialization actually, and then an Ice Beam. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. And then obviously taunt into the Cresselia because that is the most. That's really, really important here. Alright. Let's see. Taunt comes out into Cresselia. They come with Glassy Glide. Perfect. We resist. Ice Beam does a good amount of damage. Oh, so they double Ice Beam us, or double go into us, which is fine. So we Bleak Wind here. And honestly, I'll take a Water Pulse here. Especially with that amount of damage. Water Spout, good amount of damage. The Ice Beam into us again. Went out to 46, and we froze. That is not good. A 3-3 is actually terrible. But we get the taunt of the Lunala, which is important. We're still frozen. They freeze us. Let's Bleak Wind, and let's just hit another Origin Pulse. Hopefully we can freeze out of this. That'd be the goal. But at least we stop the Calm Mind over here with the taunt. So we do a little bit of chip damage into that Lunala. We get the speed drop. Still frozen, unfortunately. Moongeist Beam comes out into Tornadus. Doesn't KO. Alright, this is good news because if Sama comes in here, it does. I'm gonna have to try and taunt, but it's probably going to protect. Alright, you know, we're gonna read that, and then we're gonna hit Orange and Cold. Never mind, they don't! Oh. Yeah, that is not good. At all, in fact. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna double up into Lunala here. Which is quite risky, I would say. But okay, we break. That's good. Really, really good for us. And then Behemoth Blade takes down Lunala. And then they body press into Urshifu, which doesn't die. Alright, so I think we Behemoth Blade. Actually, I don't really know. We don't Behemoth Blade. Let's see how much damage that is. That's a crit. I mean, it's probably going to be enough if we connect. Of course we don't connect. Oh my god, of course we don't connect. Please let us connect. It's not going to be enough. Ooh. Do we take the chance? Or do we just Behemoth Blade here? How much did we hit? We hit for... rough miss. 28%. I think we take the chance, don't we? We do connect, luckily. Okay, we're going to game 3 here. Going to game 3. Alright. Kyogre lead. Tone next to it. Zacian, and we're just going to do the exact same things here. I think that is really, really good for us. But Wait, what is Amoonguss, Rocky Helmet Spore, Fallen Puff Rage Powder? That could be good though. Alright, never mind. Regardless, we cook here. So this time around, they bring in their Tornadus. I'm gonna Terrestrialize. I'm gonna Terrestrialize. Actually, I'm not gonna Protect. I'm gonna Tailwind. Alright, they Bleak Storm. That's good, because now we Terrestrialize with Water Spout and we Taunt. If they Terrestrialize, that's completely fine by me because they're going to waste a Terrestrialization on that. But keeping this Kyogre alive here, it's going to be crucial. And now they're not going to Grassicline? Wait, what are we looking at? That's enough for the KO. They're probably looking at a Bleak Wind Storm, which would have done really hurtful damage there. But this is alright. Horn Heroes look pretty dangerous for us. They come in with Summer Center, which I'm honestly okay with, because I'm just gonna Water Spout and Taunt Summer. So they're gonna have to make a decision here. So we Taunt, and we hit. It's good damage, really good damage. The Body Press, new turn. Alright, that is theoretically not the worst case scenario we've been in, because now we're probably gonna see Lunala come out, and we still have Rain up, so we Water Strike and Bleak Wind. That's what I'm gonna go for here. Oh, that's good damage. That is gonna hurt really bad, and it does. Now let's see how much damage we're looking at. It's not quite enough. Body Press, we survived just barely. Moonblast takes us down. All right, Zacian. Time to cook, old buddy. Going for you, and let's how much damage did we lose? Moonblast, Bleak Wind, Lunala 22. So that's not going to be enough. Please don't protect them. Thank you. And down goes Lunala. Body Press doesn't KO. Wait, this Summer Sense is faster than us. Alright. Alright, they forfeit and we win the first game using this team. So I think we did a really strong showcase here of what the team can do here in game. In the beginning, I know we are low on the ladder, but let's be real, also not the best yet. Alright, so another Lunala team with some Chiyu Choice Scarf, Oakpon, Cornstone, Indeedee with some Rocky Helmet, Focus Shaft, Flutter Mane, Rhydon, and of course the Lunala. Which I rewarded this time around, actually. Alright. I think Kyogre lead. With Torn? Kyogre with Moongi would be good. And I think Zacian. The problem is, can we win this speed duel? Can we win this duel? Let's bring Urshifundo back. Can we win the speed? Because if we can win the speed here, I believe we have a good chance of winning this entire game. As it is. Alright, so that's actually a really solid beginning from us. So Water Spout. And then let's Spore into that slot, just in case that they decide... Actually, let's go for Origin Pulse, and then Origin Pulse and Spore. Because they can still go for Snarl or something like that. But that's the place where they go for Koraidon, that's what I was a little scared of. Heat Wave. Chaos, alright. Alright, we still do alright damage, honestly. Alright, I think we Ice Beam Koraidon and we U-turn Chiyu. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. I just don't think we're going to be fine. Because they decide not. That's a fair amount of damage, honestly. So Zacian pops in here. Please do not collision course us. Pretty close combat, that bot, which isn't the greatest idea of thing for us, but it's okay. As Behemoth Blade into the Koraidon slug. I have a slight feeling they're gonna switch out, yeah. Alright. This is what I was scared of. But anyways, let's go for the Koraidon. That's kind of like what I'm truly the most scared of. The KO. That's enough for the KO. Expanding. Okay, what do you got? You got Expanding, Moongeist, and Meteor Beam. We don't benefit anything from anything. Well, I guess it's up to us here to don't die. Okay, that was not expected. I need to connect. We need to connect for the win. We do get the win here. Beautiful connect. All right. All right, that is beautiful. I think honestly, let's do this instead and bring these two in the back. Let's just bring what we brought in the first game here around. Well, not the first game, but like the first matchup. All right. Very interesting because we can do that, and I can Bleak Wind. Never mind, I cannot Bleak Wind. Sturdy comes out here. Fine. I think Zacian is what I want to do here. Yeah, that's Koraidon as expected. What do they have? Power Whip? Yeah, they have Power Whip. I think we're gonna protect, honestly. Yep, expected. And Power Whip. That's gonna KO themselves, isn't it? No, that's not Power Whip. Ooh, no mind. I got all my stuff wrong here. At least get neutral, I guess. And then I get neutral here, and I go for Behemoth Blade. It's just not gonna be enough, is it? Alright, so Ogerpon survives. Flame Charge. Fuck, that's diabolical. We're looking in a tough situation here. I don't think we can come out of this one. And they get a crit, yeah. So we lose this game. But that don't matter. Let's ready up for the next game. Let me think here. So Kyogre is so important for this match. Just bring them in different order. Alright, let's rain dance. Let's dance. Alright, as expected. Come on, let's dance, baby. Let's dance. Boom. Good night, Fluttermane. Alright, that's a pretty good start for us. Lunala comes in here. Which means I'm expecting Koraidon to actually switch out. But here's what I'm gonna do. And I want to be faster, so... Actually, I'm gonna Bleak Wind. There's no way they let us do that. Close combat? Not enough. Not enough. Meteor Beam, don't connect. Dang. Zacian. Hello, buddy. Lunala. Actually, let me think here. They're gonna have to switch, don't they? Oh, it's still gonna be enough. It still is gonna be enough. Perfect. All right. Let's see here. Oh, we miss another play rough. Are you kidding me? How do we keep missing them? We keep missing fucking play roughs everywhere. Let's go for Ogerpon and... Go for Ogerpon and... Doesn't matter. They take the forfeit. All right. But what the hell? Like... We missed 2 play roughs in the same match. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? All right, going up against almost a mirror team actually. Only difference is they have Shinpao instead of Incineroar. All right, so I think leading off with Incineroar might be kinda dangerous. Let's see what they got. This Ref Strike was choice. It's gonna be an interesting one. All right, so they're probably gonna... I believe it's gonna be enough anyway. So, and especially if they switch out into something, might be a pretty good idea to do it like this. I know they're gonna Tailwind regardless, so I mean... Okay, so I got Sacred Sword in this one. Interesting. Kyogre is Mystic Water. Oh, okay. So they Terrestrialize. They Water Strikes us. Alright, a Searching Strikes us, not Water Strikes us. I mean, I guess the same. Let's Rage Powder. And Behemoth Blade into Torn. Pretty much what I expected. So they taunt here. Oh, that's not enough to KO us, but it does a lot of damage. Luckily, we're gonna connect here with Behemoth Blade. And then we can Pollen Puff ourselves. Got some good bit of health back here. And let's Protect on Zacian. Perfect. And then Water Spout, I expect. Ah. We're still taunted, which is a little bit diabolical. The Pollen Puff into us again is what I'm gonna go for. And Behemoth Blade. Probably into the Kyogre. Did we just survive? Behemoth Blade. Not enough. And then our Kyogre comes in here. Okay, now at least we can Rage Powder. Terastallize and Water Spout. Alright, let's see. How much damage are we gonna go first? Alright. Good thing with Terastallized. They do paralyze us, but we do connect Water Spout. We take the win here in game 1. Alright, perfect. So Zacian next to Instant again. Honestly, I see no reason not to go for the exact same play. Because this time around, I'm thinking that they probably won't terrestrialize. And yeah, exactly. And then Rain Dance, interesting choice. Behemoth Blade, enough for the KO, so they don't get the tailwind up. Still isn't. I'm gonna protect. And I'm gonna terrestrialize here. Gonna parching shot. Actually, I am gonna Behemoth Blade Kyogre. I'm gonna terrestrialize water. And I am gonna parching shot the Kyogre. That's good damage, and it's gonna be enough probably to make the Kyogre KO us, unfortunately, but we get good damage off. Miss Zacian? Don't miss Zacian. Of course you missed a Pokemon I actually didn't need you to miss. That's usually how things go. Just bring in Kyogre here. And then a Mungi. It's then I Rage Powder, and now I Water Strike. Water Spout, not Water Strike, Water Spout. Alright, let's see here. Can we do something interesting? So they do Terrestrialize Grass. That is an interesting choice. This is gonna hurt them pretty bad. I wonder if we speed tied last time or if we are just slower. That is a Thunder. Alright. Get another paralysis on us. Interesting choice. Not choice, but interesting scenario. So they do have Zacian in the end. And I think that's how we're gonna lose this last and final game, because I don't know how I'm gonna be able to recover from this. I don't think I can. Behemoth Blade, yeah. So, probably gonna... Come on. Come on. Don't die. Connect both. Connect both. And that's how we do it, folks. That is how we take another win and go 3 for 3 in today's video, where we're looking at this Zacian Rain team. Really, really powerful team, as you can tell. I mean, it really came down to the wire a lot of the times. And a lot of, I don't want to say directly luck, because it wasn't directly luck, but chance more. But yeah, I'm going to leave this paste down in the description below so you guys can check it out. And if you have more Reg I team you want me to feature in future videos, please leave them down in the comment section below and make sure to check them out. But yeah, also I came up with this idea where I think every week we're gonna be building on a team, and And I can actually already show you what team it is looking. This one. So this is like what I'm starting off with, like a team I've built myself, and then every week we are basically gonna play like 3 games with this team, play a game with this team or 2 games, and then we're gonna evaluate at the end, and then from video to video we're gonna switch out different Pokemons or EVs or moves, and then essentially it's gonna be like a series of creating the or building the best Regulation I team in Pokemon. But yeah, so if you're down for that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. The Zacian Rain team, as I said, page will be down in the description below. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, which I assume you did because you're still sitting watching around, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. And also subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell so you don't miss the new series I'm going to start and more videos of Regulation I and Pokemon in general. And yeah, otherwise, I have not much left to say, but until next time, happy gaming.